Good morning students of class 6. Today we are going to read the two topics under the topic life under the morals. We will read today the welfare measures and the second topic we will read taxation. So welfare measures. We have already discussed in the first video that life of the people of the subjects was really comfortable, good in the modern period. We have discussed that the rulers were very much religious, and that's why they took care of their subjects very well. And there are many sources like Arthashastra in which it was written that in the happiness of the people of the subjects, the happiness lies of the king. So just I have reminded these points because we are going to discuss the welfare measures. It means that the rulers in the modern period, they did a lot for the betterment of the people, for the subjects. So which welfare measures were introduced in the modern period by the modern rulers? We are going to discuss one by one. Then the first ruler was the Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya, he stressed much on the construction of roads, wells, canals, etc. So roads, and we all know that it is the medium of transport, and transport system is very much essential if we want to rise, if we want to grow. So we can say that in modern period the kings were very much interested, they were very much keen on expanding the transport system. That's why they built many roads so that the trade could occur without any hindrance. Because if we have a good network of roads, then only the goods and the capital can be traveled from one region to another region in no time. And if such kind of facility is there in any state or any kingdom or in any country, definitely the trade will be done in efficient manner, and thus through it the king, the state, the country will earn more money, and thus with that money they can run their administration efficiently, and with that money only they can give many kind of facilities to the subjects, to their people. Okay, that's why Chandragupta stressed much on the construction of roads. Road was also essential in the modern period for the movement of troops from one region to another. Yes, the army, the soldiers can go into the remote areas, into the difficult regions if there is good network of road. And thus the kings defended themselves from the other enemies, from their enemies, we can say. At present time we are also seeing the contemporary events like the Chinese are trying to enter into our territory, and in the Ladakh region where our connectivity, the road is not made up to the mark, and Chinese, because their economic system is better than us, and they have built a good network of roads in those difficult terrain regions, and due to which their soldiers they are continuously looking after their territories, and thus they also sometimes try to enter into the territories of other countries. Yes, so it is very much essential to build a good road into the difficult regions of the country of or a state or kingdom, so that we can protect ourselves in better manner. Yes, canals to provide irrigation facility to the farmers. It also says that how much concern the king was to their farmers. They tried their best to raise the income of the farmers. That's why they built canals, because it provide water for the irrigation of the field, and hence the farmers could produce more grain, and in this way the life of farmers would be also good, and the king also could earn good revenue from land. That's why the king, the Chandragupta, he constructed canals for this purpose. We have also said that Chandragupta constructed wells also. So well canals were used in the form for irrigation. Okay, that part we have finished. And one historian, Pliny, according to him, Pliny, there was connectivity of road from Patliputra in the east to Takshashila in the northwest. So from east corridor to northwest corridor there was a connectivity through road, and it says that if the roads are constructed in all the directions of the kingdom, of the empire, of the country, without wasting much time, we can go from one region to another, and time is money. We all know this, and in this way, with road we save our time, and if we have proper time, then only we can do many things. Yes, so in this way we can say that the kings in the Mauryan period, they did a lot by constructing these things for the betterment, for the welfare of their subjects. We all know about the Asoka, the Mauryan ruler. We know that after Kalinga war, he gave up the war and accepted the teachings of Buddhism, and he became follower of Buddhism. Okay, so he was religious, and that's why he also did a lot for the welfare of their people. He planted fruit-bearing trees along the side of roads, just to give shelter in the scorching heat to the travelers. So travelers enjoyed sit under the tree whenever the travelers were on journey. Okay, so we can say that Asoka, he took care of the travelers who were going from one region to another. so that in the journey they might be felt exhausted. At that time they could feel relief under the shade of those trees. Okay. He also built hospitals for the sick people. We all know how much essential is the health, the hospitals are for us, because health is wealth. We all know health is wealth, and to save the lives of the people, he built many hospitals. It says that how much careful the king was for the welfare of their people. Okay, and he also arranged, Asoka also arranged, like Chandragupta, canals. He built canals for irrigation purpose. So in this way we have seen that what different welfare measures were adopted in the Mauryan period by the example of two kings, Chandragupta and Asoka. So this topic we have finished. Next topic we are going to discuss taxation. Taxation. It is very important to run a country, to run a kingdom, to run an empire. The source of income for the government, for the ruler, is tax. Just we have discussed the topic welfare measures. To build, to construct road, hospitals, canals, wells, the king required money, and the function of king was, the responsibility of king was to look after their people. He was not earning like the other peoples, like farmers and traders. The king is just to protect the subjects. So from where the king could get money, and how the kings could arrange all these things, for this purpose, in the kingdom, in the empire, a system was introduced that was called taxation system. So people, we all enjoy different kind of facilities in our cities and towns. Yes, and on the behalf of those facilities, we pay some amount. Okay, suppose we are enjoying the facility of electricity. So it is essential to give some money to the government, because they are providing us the electricity. So there are different welfare measures were adopted, were given by the government, by the ruler, and as per the citizen, they give some amount in the form of tax to the ruler, to the government, and with that money that we pay to the ruler, to the government, they provide us all kinds of facilities. Okay, so in Mauryan period, the main tax was imposed on land. So land revenue, we can say, was the main source of income for the Mauryan rulers, and 1/4 to 1/6 of the produce was to be given as tax to the rulers. It was not compulsory that from all fields and all farmers have to give the same amount of money as tax, and it is very crucial decision. It was very we can say good decision of the Mauryan kings, because suppose I earn something else, and suppose the other person who is next to me he is earning more, so definitely he will give more tax than me. Yes, so the kings were not cruel. They did not impose the same tax for all kinds of farmers, but instead of that the rulers made a system of tax which was dependent on the production of the land, because every land is not fertile, every land is not same. Okay, that's why the tax, the land revenue was from 1/4 to 1/6 of the produce depending upon the land fertility. Yes, so in this way also we can say that the life under the Mauryan was good, because king used to think in this way for the farmers of their kingdom. Apart from land revenue, there were other things like traders, the craftsmen, businessmen, merchants, artisans. They were also earning through trade and other mode of trades, and they also paid some taxes, some amount of money to the king. So besides land revenue, other major sources of revenue were customs, sales tax. Means suppose I am a trader and I have sold many items and I earned more profit, so it is my duty that from that profit some portion definitely I have to give to the king. Okay, because all the resources are of the country, of the kingdom, and with those resources I am earning, so obviously I have to give some part of it. Okay, and taxes on crafts and trade we have already discussed. So taxes were used for, and what were the uses of taxes we have already discussed. That taxes that we pay from with that money, rulers arrange and provide different kinds of facilities to the citizens, to the people, and with that tax the salaries of many officials who looked after the administration, they were also paid salary with that tax, with the money that we pay. Okay, Kautil states, Kautil or Chanakya both are same, states in Arthashastra that taxation could suitably be managed only by an efficient team of officers. So there were some people whose main concern was to collect taxes from different sources. Yes, and because they were involved in very important work, so that's why the officials who used to collect those taxes, they were paid high salary. Okay, so in this way we have discussed the topic welfare measures and the taxation system in the Mauryan period. So one topic is left in this topic, society, that we will cover in the next video. Till then, thank you.